Yo, people, welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along, another stream. Big up your damn selves in the building as always. Wow, lineups are out. I see chaos is consuming in the chat. We're going to get straight into it, but I'm very glad that the Wi-Fi situation seems to have taken care of itself just before I started here. I'm going to quickly make a little switch over and hope that it's not too much of a delay for you guys, but that was just getting sorted just before the stream started. And I'm seeing low bars. There we go. Okay. Well, hopefully that's okay now. Like I said, it was just getting sorted just before, literally the person was just over sorting it just before we went live. So I was hoping that it was going to be refigured and sorted, and it has been. So hopefully everything's now cool. But yeah, we get back into this lineup situation. I did kind of, I warned you on the preview. Yeah, it should be all good now. It's been fixed. I warned you on the preview. It was looking like a long day with the lineup. You know, it was inevitable. We were going to see this today. I know a lot of people were hoping that Madueke's performance against Wimbledon was going to change the course of the lineup, but it really wasn't. It was against Wimbledon. It wasn't going to change anything other than the fact that it's a good kind of confidence builder for him. In terms of the lineup, Chilwell was always going to play. And yeah, we've seen this before. So I'm not really angry. I'm not really enraged. I think after the international break, when we have Mudryk fully fit now, when the likes of Madueke and Cole Palmer's had more training sessions and Carney's closer to fitness and Badiashile, I'm expecting this to change. I think this is the last kind of game where I think we're going to see this. So I'm kind of accepting of that, and I'm allowed that. Do you know what I mean? I'm a calm head with it because I don't expect to see it again. Once we've had those couple of weeks off, the players have gone to their countries, international duties, and they've come back for the restart. I don't expect to see this team again. I really don't. So I'm gonna just let it slide for today because I expected it. I'm not happy to see it, but I'm not shocked. I'm not really enraged, and I'm not surprised. So Sanchez in goal, Gusto, Decisive, Silva, Colwell, Gallagher, Caicedo, Enzo, Sterling, Chilwell, and Jackson is your 11. On the bench, though, you've got two goalkeepers still there. Kukureya's on the bench, Matson's on the bench, Okachukwu's on the bench, Madueke's on the bench, Mudryk, Palmer, and Washington as well. So still a couple of players to come back. Loads of attacking options there. It's good to see Washington on the bench. I did feel like we could see him on the bench. I was hoping we would see him on the bench in the preview this morning, and we are seeing him on the bench. And that makes sense because we've literally just let go of our third choice striker on loan to the Championship, so we have to have him in this squad. We have to have an option. Yeah, listen, when it comes to Chilwell, it's just in general play, it makes us very lopsided. We have to go down that right-hand side. Sterling's in great form, so it's not necessarily a bad thing that we're going to get the ball to him more often. But when we do go down the left-hand side, it's just a lot more disjointed. It's a lot more limited, in my opinion, in general play. Obviously, with the off-the-ball runs, we know what he can do. Decent ball, very good ball striker. But in terms of the build-up and actually having balance, we don't have that down the left. It's not great to see. So yeah, but listen, people are kind of questioning. I'm seeing on Twitter people are questioning the manager's development of young players. He is not going to play this team throughout the season. He is not going to really be playing this team, in my opinion, much more after the international break. I don't expect to see it. Like I said, if you think Madueke and Mudryk and Cole Palmer are going to be riding the bench all season, especially when Nkuku will come back as well, Carney. If you really, really think you're going to see Chilwell at left wing all season, then your head is too hot. Your head is way too hot. You just need to just compose yourself, calm yourselves, and just look at it for what it is, which is the current situation. Mudryk's just come back from injury. Whether or not he's even ready to start and make serious impact is very much down to the manager, because like I've always said with Mudryk since he come in, I'm not really kicking up a fuss for him to start every single game, because when he does play, he does, show that he needs to work on some things, improve on some things. And I think his price tag is a lot of where the pressure is coming from, not necessarily what we're actually seeing on the pitch in contrast to a Madueke. I don't think there's a massive gap between the two players. I've said it before in terms of reliability or quality. So I don't think there's this crazy amount of pressure I'm going to be putting on the manager to play Mudryk. If Palmer ends up playing left wing ahead of him, then so be it. That will mean he's the more polished, ready-made player to impact. So for me personally, I'm just waiting for those players to come back to full fitness. And obviously, like I said, Palmer's only just arrived. He was never going to start this game, but he'll hopefully come off the bench and hopefully get opportunities there. And let's see what's being said in the comments. I'm going to, so this is the thing I said in the preview. I would have liked to have seen Maatsen in this position. If we were going to do this in the last couple of games, my preference would have been to see Maatsen in the left wing position over Chilwell, because just via the eye test, just far more fluid, just much better on the ball in terms of general play, linking up, interchanging, etc. He's just a smoother operator on the ball. And he can also strike the ball and has shown he can shoot and can score goals. So for me personally, if we were going to do this, that's where I would have said I would have preferred to see Maatsen. But is he going to drop his captain, who has now come in for Reece James after the injury, to the bench consistently? Probably not. I wasn't expecting him to do that. But, this is where maybe you look at the back line and say, okay, Chilwell, can you go to left back? Colwell, can you go back into centre-back positions? And then can we get Ian Maatsen on the left wing? That's the one thing in the preview that I was kind of, the last couple of weeks, hoping for. We didn't get it. In terms of the three centre-backs, I'm guessing he's gone that way because, again, like I said, this is a very physical Nottingham Forest team. They're very, 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 very much upfront, clear what their intentions are. They don't muck about. We saw it against Manchester United in the opening 6 minutes. It just kind of bamboozled them. They just absolutely destroyed them, bodied them in every single way, shape or form, and took an early lead. So, and I think did we not lose to Nottingham Forest last year? Let me just take a look. I think we did. We lost to a lot of teams, so it's not really a surprise to anyone. But I'm pretty sure at Stamford Bridge it was a long day. Oh no, it was 2-2, and no surprise, their striker up front was the one to get the 2 goals, and yeah, we suffered. We suffered more than you can believe. We got absolutely destroyed by him. So I feel like, they want to get 3 centre-backs in there to try and deal with his physical presence. I need these 3 centre-backs to start keeping clean sheets. Obviously, they did it against Luton. If we're going to go with these 3 centre-backs today, and we have then on set pieces, once again, I'm asking you kindly, can you please not concede? Because having 3 centre-backs and still conceding from a set piece is very, very, it's very destroying. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very mind-boggling. It's like we're overcompensating on the defense. We're overcompensating on the height, trying to defend, trying to deal with the set pieces, the aerial threats, the wide free kicks, the long throws, which is what West Ham posed a threat in. Ward-Prowse again the other day against Luton, swinging in a corner for Zuma. Continuously, this is the plan. Nottingham Forest are very similar. Maybe not in the same level, but, they will, again, put balls into the box and they'll try to win those knockdowns, cause those problems. If we're going to be overcompensating and dealing with that situation, then actually deal with that situation. Actually handle your business. Don't concede. Don't concede a goal from a set piece when we've got 3 centre-backs out there. So, yeah, hopefully everybody handles all of that today. That would be great. This is not Luton exactly, which is why I don't even really want to, like I said, I don't even want to really mention it too much because, the clean sheets didn't come against West Ham and Liverpool. So yeah, it's Luton. We saw them yesterday. They're not great. Let's be honest. So did you watch Maatsen against Wimbledon? He's mid. The only person that impressed is Madueke in that game. Does that mean the only player I rate in that team is Madueke? No. So yeah, listen, like I said, Madueke was great in that game. Did I expect Madueke to start in this game? No. Is he going to necessarily go onto the right wing and move Sterling to the left? No. Would I have liked to have seen him maybe on the left, as I said in the last preview for the Luton game? Yes. But Maatsen's probably more realistic, because if you're going from Chilwell to Madueke, it's a bigger leap and a bigger jump than going from Chilwell to Maatsen, because Maatsen knows how to play left back and his defensive awareness is going to be far higher than Madueke's. So if you are going back into your 3 and your 2 wing backs, you can do that with Maatsen. And Maatsen played a lot of pre-season. Madueke did not. And he's been, coming back from injury. So that's where the logic comes with on that, not necessarily anything to do with the Wimbledon performance. Let's go to the comments. Let's see. I'm going to get predictions going. Maatsen's a good player. He may not have, tore the place up against Wimbledon, but I'll change my opinion of him to be honest. All right, let's see. So let's get the predictions going. Nottingham Forest. So glad the transfer window is over, by the way. It was a long transfer window. It felt a lot longer than usual. Don't know why. I think it actually did it open earlier this year? I think it did. So the transfer window felt very long. I think a lot of content creators are saying, and I needed that to be over. I can't lie. I needed that to be very much well and truly over. And I'm glad it's over because we were looking like we were just going to keep buying young 18, 17-year-olds until our heart's content. So transfer window shut. We know who we've got. We know what players are here. It's nice, calm feeling now that we have kept some of those players on deadline day. Mainly Maatsen, but I think even Gallagher, you know, like I said, I think he's always kind of on this like ticking time bomb with the board, but then Pochettino is almost fighting back. And I'm here for the fight. You know, I've got quality midfielders in there, in Caicedo, in Enzo, in Lavia that I rate in the first phase. So now if Gallagher's playing, I'm assuming because he's playing well, and he is playing well at the moment. He's playing better, a lot better. So I'm not saying that I wouldn't cash in if the opportunity came, but I'm now not so stressed because I know that he's not a guaranteed starter due to a lack of depth and a lack of options. And if he's playing, he has to be playing brilliantly, playing very well. If he's not playing, then he's on the bench and he's a squad player. And that's kind of how I see him anyway. So yeah, let's see what's said in the comments. I think we will move for Tony in January. Yeah, potentially we could. Potentially we could. It's why I didn't really want us to move on Vlahovic heavily, because there are other options coming up in future windows. Obviously, Tony is one of those options, and I would definitely prefer him if we can get our hands on him. So we'll see. But I'm kind of also just looking at Jackson's performances and judging off that as well, because same with the goalkeeper. If Petrovic breaks into the team this year, absolutely smashes it, it might change the course of action on a goalkeeper situation. It doesn't necessarily mean we necessarily now have to get one. If he comes in, and I mean, it's like, you know, Thibaut Courtois level at that young age or whatever, and he comes in and smashes it, people are not going to be thinking about a goalkeeper anymore. You know, they're not going to be thinking about, oh, we need to spend 100 million on a keeper. They're going to have their minds changed. Similar with Jackson. Jackson, you know, continues to play well and rack up some goals and extra goals up until Christmas. People are not necessarily going to be thinking we need to be bringing in and Ivan Toney, who's probably going to be looking to start games. Maybe we still will. That probably more depends on Amando Broya than it depends on Jackson. Maybe it depends on Washington as well. But yeah, for me, the Toney one's a good one because the age profile is better. How old is Toney? I think he's, how old is he? It's like 27, is he? Yeah, he's 27. So that's a lot more easier for me to you know, understand and comprehend, where you're bringing in a 27-year-old. It's nice balance between the two strikers now. You got an older one, more experienced one in the league. You got a younger one that you know you can kind of mix and match there. That's a lot better balance than just having a bunch of 22-year-olds, 21-year-olds vying for the same place on the same timeline for the next 10 years. So much happier with that one. So I don't know why people keep asking me about growing up in Dublin. I don't know where this is coming from. I have never lived in Dublin in my life. I don't know. I don't know if people are just not understanding that Ireland is more than Dublin. Like if I have lived in Ireland, I could have lived everywhere else other than Dublin. Dublin. It's like saying, oh, someone lived in England, they must have lived in London. There are other places in Ireland that is not Dublin. I've never lived in Dublin. I don't know why people keep asking me this. I think it must be some troll has just got the go ahead on that one and just started running the propaganda. But no, I've never lived in Dublin. I'm not from Dublin, and you have not seen me in a school in Dublin. I don't know what you lot are on about. But yeah, it is what it is. Oh jeez, I don't understand where this rumors come from. Someone needs to explain to me where has this actually come from. I lived in Ireland for 5 years. I lived in Cavan. It's very random, I know. It's in the middle of nowhere, but that's where I lived. I'm not lying. I was not in Dublin at any moment. I went there on nights out, and that's about it. Never lived in Dublin, so I don't know where this rumor's coming from. Never been to Cork. Never been to Longford. Never been anywhere down there. Never been to Waterford. Never been to these places. Stop. Oh dear. Stop running from your past. Matisse, Seamus, Amani. Oh my god. Actually hilarious. But no. What does Monaghan and don't we're not doing that. We're not doing these jokes today. Oh my days. Oh my days. Where has this even started? Where have we got Irish viewers in the chat? Have we got a lot? If you're living in Ireland and you're in the chat, just put the flag in, because I wasn't aware of a lot of Irish followers or subscribers, but please let me know. Got Guinness in his blood. And again, I've tried that once and it's not really for me. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit strong, which is funny because it's got Irish and Jamaicans have a lot of links, a lot of ties, a lot of history. So yeah, man, it only makes sense. Oh, Northern Ireland. Okay, fair. I've been there. I've been to Belfast. I've been there. Madness. Absolute. Don't know where this came from, but yeah, madness. But if you want to know where I've been before we get back to the football. I've been to Dundalk, because I went to DKIT for a bit there. I've been to Galway. I think Galway is probably my favorite place in Ireland to be honest. Which is West Ireland. Where else have I been? I've been Sligo. I've been Dublin, like I've said. I've lived in Cavan. I've been Belfast. Where else have I been? That's about it. I've never gone really too much in the south of Ireland in terms of below Dublin. I've never really gone below Dublin at all. Where else have I been? I think that's kind of the main spots. I've also been Athlone as well. I've been Athlone. So I've been quite a few places, but not really to the southern parts. Must be your twin brother. But yeah, let's get back into it. So, and in terms of the Nottingham Forest team, quickly on them as well, none of the new players that were signed yesterday are in the team or even in the squad. No surprise. To be fair, Tavares is in there, but he was I think he's on loan from Arsenal, is he? Is it a loan or is it a permanent signing? I forget. They made so many signings on deadline, it was tough to keep up. But he's come from Arsenal, so okay, a little bit maybe an easier adjustment. But most of the players are not involved. The Hudson-Odois, etc. They're not involved today. Adrian Santos obviously can't play against us. So yeah, it's not the fully fleshed team. Loan obligation to buy. Fair enough. So he's okay, fair. So that's fine. Lavia is still doing conditioning, still doing training to get his levels up. I'm guessing it's almost acting as a preseason. They don't want to rush him in. Again, after the international break, then Lavia comes into the fold as well. So there's a lot of players. People forget how many players are not involved in this current selection that you're seeing. There's no Badiashile, there's no Lavia, there's no Nkuku, there's no Carney, there's no Palmer. Well, Palmer's on the bench, but again, early days for him, he'll be integrated. There's no Reece James. And there's still also no Fofana and no Trevor Chalobah as well. So that's why there's a lack of centre-backs currently on the bench, if you're seeing that and thinking, where's the centre-backs gone? So yeah, that's what's going on there. I've got predictions going 74% are going with a Chelsea win. How are we catching this game? Where am I flying to today? It's going to have to be maybe a South Africa thing. I might have to go to Johannesburg or little Cape Town thing. Where are we going to go for this? Usually they never let me down. So let me see. I'm going to put my faith. Why? Put my faith in. That channel will show. My score prediction was 2-1. I'm very respectful to Nottingham Forest because they caused problems. 3-2 defeat against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Took 2 goals in the first 6 minutes. Caused a lot of problems. So, yeah, for me, I'm a not take them lightly. I do want to win convincingly. I do want to win flashy. I do want to win in a convincing, comfortable way. However, first and foremost, just win. Just actually win. I'll take that first. I'm not going to get too greedy. It's early in the season. There's still a lot of changes to be made to this team in terms of, I think the defense, like I said, the left back situation will sort itself out after the international break. Then that will, follow on with the left wing position. And obviously, even in that 10 position as well, there could be some change with Palmer and who knows. So there's still little tweaks to be made here. I just need the win. I just need the win. Get the win, and I'll be happy. We get, what is that now? 7 points from the first 12. Could have been better, but it is what it is. We move. We take that. Two wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. I think that's the bare minimum as well that you're kind of looking for. Liverpool, West Ham, cool, not easy games, but Luton, Nottingham Forest, we need wins. And I'm trying to see a winning run put together, and this is part of that run. We fumbled it against West Ham. They've showed themselves early season to be a very solid outfit, which we should have known already, to be honest, considering, yes, they massively underperformed last season. This is a team that's been in consecutive European competition year after year after year. Got lots of good players in that team. So it can happen. But Nottingham Forest at home, Luton at home, you got to take care of business. 6 points out of 6 there. And then we go after international break and continue to run. So, yeah, for me, must win. Under no circumstances can we do anything other than that. Otherwise, it's a big disappointment. And it's a big L. If we draw, it's an L. I'm not going to lie. It's just an L. L, if we don't win, everything is an L. Let's see. That Pickford save. Let me see if I can get it up, actually, because how long have we got till kickoff? It's, well, half an hour, I think, till kickoff. We're not quite there yet. See what you guys are saying. Very pragmatic. Palmer should play. Palmer, I was never expecting to play. Again, Palmer's just joined. He joined yesterday. He went straight to have his training session. Yes, he's played already this season for Manchester City. He has got minutes under his belt and he's not unfit. But in terms of tactical instruction and understanding what Pochettino potentially wants from him, that is something that's not going to be done in one session. That's not going to be done in one day. So there's a lot more that goes into this than just fitness. He has no understanding as of yet of what Pochettino wants from him. It's a completely different contrasted style to what Pep is asking him to do. And because Sterling is playing on that right wing, he was never going to start there. So, and that's where he's been playing for City. So he probably would have to go back to the left or even play in the 10. And again, you know, he's asking a different question of you to do that position than Pep necessarily. So, I mean, he definitely is. If you're looking at the way that Grealish plays the left wing position and the way that Chilwell plays it, it couldn't be more opposite. So, yeah, he's definitely asking something different from that left wing position than what Pep is asking. So, yeah, for me, too early for him to start. And he did kind of hint in the press conference that he doesn't want to put too much pressure on him. He doesn't want to, you know, kind of put him in a position where he's not ready. He's just come down from Manchester Day, I think maybe the day before yesterday, I'm not sure. And he's just moved to a new city. He's just moved house. You know, he's doing all of that. So off the bench makes sense to me. I don't think starting him was ever going to happen. You say that, but Pep is playing a lot of centre-backs. Pep is playing 4 centre-backs. You know, some games he's playing a right side centre-back, left side centre-back, central centre-back in a 3. Then he's putting a centre-back in midfield with a DM. He's got 6 defensive-minded players on that pitch. It's all about the way you see it. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's the way it's played. But Pep is going pretty damn defensive in terms of the personnel he's using. This guy is using 6 defensive-minded players in an 11 and a goalkeeper too. God damn, how many more people you want blocking the way? So yeah, man, listen, he ain't exactly playing midfielders in let me just put his password. He ain't exactly putting midfielders in defense anymore like he used to. He swapped it now. He's putting defenders in midfield. So it's all mad. It's all very mad. No, we're not. No, exactly. That's a long day. He's the best manager in the world, you know. You know, he's the best manager in the world. It's tough. It's tough out in these streets, but one day hopefully he will leave, and then we will have our Premier League back again. Let's see what's being said. Sunderland beat Southampton 5-0. Wow, Cole Palmer will score today. I would love to see him come off the bench. You know, that's kind of the aim. We got a lot of attacking options on the bench now. So there's, you know, if we need a goal and the game's taking a bit too long to get going, the one thing I want to see from this team today is do not start the game slow. The last how many games I don't know we've started slow. We started slow against Liverpool, started slow against West Ham, against Wimbledon. Obviously, we conceded first with the penalty. We need to start games a lot better than we have been. We need to be starting as we mean to go on. When we go a goal down, good. We've showed the resilience to come back 3 times out of the first 4 games. You know, we've gone a goal down first and then we've managed to respond. Cool. But that has led to dropping points, to be fair. So it's not something that we should be, you know, kind of patting them on the back for. You concede first against West Ham, you don't win the game. You concede first against Liverpool, you don't win the game. Don't concede first. This team still struggles to score goals. This team still struggles to put the ball in the back of the net and consistently put, you know, those chances away. And we still want to create more clear-cut chances as well. So there's just no reason to be sloppy. There's no reason to be arrogant, to be overconfident. We are literally coming off the worst season known to us in our history. So in our recent history, so there's just no need for it. There's just no need for it. I need them to be on the ball from the get-go. Do you think Washington? I think Washington is not guaranteed to play. No, I think it all depends on the way the game's going. If the game is looking comfortable, and to be honest, I think it's going to have to be minimum 3-goal lead before he brings on a Washington. You have to remember, I don't think Washington's played in over a month. I think in terms of Santos previously before us, didn't play in the preseason because he wasn't here yet. So he's come in late. He hasn't played a match. He didn't play against Wimbledon. Tactically, for what we ask of the striker, to hold up the ball, to go up against very physical defenders in that back three for Nottingham Forest, it's a lot for an 18-year-old Brazilian who's never even played in English football before and has not even played for us before to come on and do any sort of job. So don't be surprised if anything, it's Sterling that's moved to the false nine if we're winning 2-1, 2-0, if Jackson needs to come off and he's tiring. I'd expect Sterling to go false nine. He'd probably bring on a Madueke, he might bring on a Palmer, etc., and see out the game that way. I don't think Washington will come on unless we're about 3-0 up. If we're 3-0 up and the game is really dead and it's like, Nottingham Forest are starting to take off key players, we're keeping the ball, ticking it, keeping it well, and the game looks done, then you might get a little cameo. But if we're not in that position and the game is in balance, I don't think he's coming on. So I think he's just there today to just show you that he's there and that he's, he is in the first team and he is a striker that will be, featuring for us. But that's as far as I think it goes. I don't think he's actually going to get on the pitch, especially when I'm not predicting a 3-0 win as well. So yes, he did go out on loan. Noni has to do more to start, for sure. Listen, to start for Chelsea, you have to do more than just do a good performance against Wimbledon. That's for sure. Sterling's put together some top performances now across all the Premier League games, but it's been getting better and better, you could argue. And if you want to start for Chelsea, you've got to do more. So, if he comes off the bench today, he needs to continue what he showed against Wimbledon, but do it up against a Premier League opposition and put together that finishing touch on the end of the dribbles. If you're going to take on players, go past players, cool. Make sure that in the final third, you're decisive with your actions in terms of your final ball, and you need to be adding goals to your game as well. So I'm not saying that he has to start this game because of the Wimbledon game. Wimbledon, they're in League Two. I'm expecting Madueke to rip the crap out of them. I'm expecting to rip them to shreds. If he's not doing that, we've got a massive problem. It's not really something I'm looking at thinking, he ripped Wimbledon to shreds. So, that's a big inkling as to why he could now deliver in a Premier League game against, a team that's four flights above in Nottingham Forest. Listen, you kind of have to deal with Wimbledon. I'm not going to lie. If you don't deal with Wimbledon, we've got uncomfortable conversations. So, yeah, for me, lot of work to do for Madueke, for Mudryk, for both these guys. Lots of development, lots of coaching, lots of things to learn. But this is something that's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight, and that's where people have to get with the program a little bit, where we have, yes, got these new players and they are young and they are promising, but Pochettino, he's got to work with them on the training ground day in, day out, improve them. They've got to learn. They've got to take in the information. It's got to soak in. It's got to be applied. Then they've got to take in more information, learn new things, apply it, and it keeps going and going until they become a complete player in their position. That's going to take months, minimum, months, and it's going to be years before you start to see peak, hopefully, levels from these guys. But it's going to take a long time. So, he'll pick and choose if and when they're ready. One thing I'm not going to question about Pochettino is developing young players. This guy knows how to develop young players. So if he's decided that they're not ready to start a particular game this early in, I ain't really going to get too loud about it, to be honest. It's very early in the season. And Madueke didn't play any preseason either. So that's very important to note. He didn't get to work with him in preseason. He was injured the whole preseason. Let's see what else is being said. Sanchez needs to be more solid in goal. Yeah, listen, he's under that pressure for sure. He's under that pressure. He's got to perform because we've now got the second choice goalkeeper in. I've never seen him. There's people talking very well on him and that he can, potentially dislodge and displace him. I'm here for it. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I just want the best goalkeeper possible in that position and making the big saves, claiming the big crosses, and distributing effectively. If whoever's doing that, no matter what your name is, then we can roll with it. So at the moment, he's first choice. he's gonna be given the grace of that period to show that he can handle that pressure and step up to the plate. If he makes mistakes, if he makes errors, if he starts to go for a patch, in comes Petrovic, and then things change. Let's see. He was almost out the door. Lucky that he's still at the club. Man was nearly gone yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. The fact that he ended up staying was a big kind of middle finger to the board that he ended up staying, because they wanted him to be sold, I think, and they definitely wanted to sell him because they had agreed a whole fee. And yeah, man, he just said, "Listen, I ain't going anywhere." Do you know what I mean? This is my opportunity to break into this team, and I've had my preseason. I've enjoyed it. I've proven that I can be in the squad and mix it with the others. And even though I don't feel like his position is healthy, it's not something that I expected from him to sign, obviously, or to stay. He hasn't signed anything yet, but I didn't expect him to stay based on the pecking order and what it looks like. But fair play to him. I'm very happy with the decision, but definitely surprised. Let's see. Matson is an attacking left back. Party out for 3 months. Thoughts? What? Really? Is this confirmed? My dear Lord. If he's out for 3 months, that's not, yeah, that's let me see. Where did you get that information from? Please, I need reliable information, reliable reports. Yeah, let me find out if that's true first. But if that is true, then that's insane. That's absolutely insane. But yeah, I wanna get that confirmed. I don't want to stress people. I don't want to stress people out. So I just want to see an Ornstein or someone speak on that, and then we go from there. So yeah. All right, moving on. Actually, do you know what? While we're here, 15 minutes to kick off, I just want to run through because there's other 3 o'clock games, and I do have a keen eye on what's going on. So Brentford are playing Bournemouth, cool. Burnley are playing Tottenham. Obviously, Man City are playing Fulham as well. Late kickoff is Brighton versus Newcastle. I would have covered that, but obviously this game came straight before it, so it's just not possible for me to be doing that. But let me see the lineups for Tottenham as well. What are they looking like? Maddison playing again. He is in the 10. Son is up front. And Solomon's gone to left wing. Kulusevski on the right wing. And Postecoglou has had enough of Richarlison. Richarlison is on the... Oh, he's not. Oh, he is on the bench. Richarlison's on the bench. And to be honest, it's about time. It's about time. That team looks a lot more balanced. Son up front. Better finisher. Solomon on the left wing. See what he does. He's dropped Richarlison for the game at Burnley. So... mad. I mean, it was coming, to be fair. His performance in the last game was pretty poor. For Man City, they're lined up with Edison, Walker, Diaz, Akanji, Ake, Rodri, Cover, Foden, Alvarez. Doku's starting. Jeremy Doku is starting, and Haaland. Doku's playing on left wing. And is Grealish out? He's not on the bench. So Grealish must be out. Something's happened. I don't know. Matisse Nunes is on the bench. Vardy was on the bench. No Grealish, Bernardo Silva's on the bench, Calvin Phillips, Rico Lewis, etc. on the bench. Interesting. Okay. So he starts for his first match at home to Fulham. Probably a good game to start with, to be fair. Good mid-table team at home. R9 got dropped. He did. It was either he was going to have to be vacated and moved to the left wing, or he was going to have to get dropped, either or, because his performances at the start of the season are just not where they need to be. So if Solomon takes his chance, then could be a long couple of weeks after the international break for Richarlison. Let's see. So now, well, let's get it confirmed, like I said, because I'm not sure if that's even the case. I've not seen anything. I've not seen anything on that. The journalists have not reported any party injury that I can see. I've got notifications on for the main guys. I've not seen anything yet, so okay, let's take a look. But if they play tomorrow and party is out, then I guess it means that he's definitely not playing right back, which is probably an advantage. But at the same time, you would want him in midfield. So that means Havertz is definitely starting. You think Richarlison would perform better at other clubs? Richarlison's a weird one. Whether or not he can handle the pressure of playing for one of the top 6 and leading the line, I'm not so sure. He's obviously got to show it. Tottenham is like the perfect way to test yourself as to whether you're going to be a top player or not, because it is a sinking ship a lot of the time. Just historically, it doesn't, win. It's a place that, falls at the last hurdle. But if you're a top player like a Harry Kane or a Gareth Bale or a Luka Modric, you will clean up and then you will get your big move. And you've shown there that you can kind of bridge the gap. They're a good club to kind of gauge whether or not you're going to go on, kick on, or you're going to just have to falter back into your Fulhams like a Højbjerg, or falter back into your Wolves and teams like that. So it's down to him to prove it. This is his season. This is his season where we actually get the answer to that question. If he doesn't deliver this season under a more progressive manager that plays the right way in terms of the right way for an attacker to maximize the attackers, get the chances being created. You've got a playmaker, one of the best playmakers in the league for the last 5 years in Maddison, right behind you, putting things on a plate. You've got Kulusevski there for chance creation as well. You've got players around you, and if you can't deliver under those circumstances, then that answers the question. You're not doing it for any other top team, that's for sure. So you'd be having to go back down. But 60 million is a lot. It's a hit, man. It's a big hit. I don't think Tottenham can afford to really give up on him anytime soon. This guy, they're making a big loss on him so far. I think at this current moment, you're probably looking at about maybe 35 million for Richarlison max. I can't see anybody paying more than that. So that's already nearly a 50% hit on the player. I can't see anybody paying more than 35 right now for what we're seeing. If you get him back into some decent form, maybe 40. But I feel like I'm pushing it there, only because he's in the Brazilian national team squad and he gets his goals there. That might improve his PR and get him a move. You never know what club can come in, but I think on the whole, I think 35, 40 million is where he's probably capped off at the moment. 26 years old, still of a decent age, so he just needs to get himself back into form. But his stocks are very low right now. 35. I'm being generous. I know a lot of people wouldn't pay more than probably 25, but I'm being as generous as I can be with the fact that the market is kind of crazy right now and there's big fees going for players. But yeah, 35 at most, man. At the very most. Because if you look at it, like you look at the money kind of like Nottingham Forest are spending. If Nottingham Forest were presented with the opportunity to sign Richarlison, they probably would pay 35. If they could pay 30 plus 5 million add-ons or something, they probably would. They'd probably feel like they're getting good money's worth, where he probably will guarantee them minimum kind of 10 to 12 goals a season in the league minimum. And I think they'd pay that. So I think they'd pay. Let's see. Kind of random. Sad that Ziyech didn't do well for us. Remember, he was in form 3 matches going into the new season. Which season are you talking about? I think for Ziyech, I was always very skeptical about him coming to us because I just felt like he didn't have enough in his bag. He can do a couple of things and that's it. And he just felt very limited to me. Didn't have any pace. Wasn't particularly, threatening on a 1v1 situation. Not a particularly impressive shooter. Yes, he can get a couple goals here and there, but he's not a goal-scoring winger. And then in terms of chance creation, he can be quite frustrating where he's trying to hit the same ball over and over again. And if it comes off, it looks great. If it doesn't, then then he's screwed. And he's not exactly playing anywhere other than the right wing as well. He's not playing 10. He's not playing left wing. So he just felt like a player that was very limited to me, that couldn't really do much more than a couple of things. He literally trained today. Fake news. So there you are. So Partey is not injured, it seems. So yeah, and if that was to be the case, then like I said, it would have been a wild situation. So better pull off a masterclass at left wing today because he has shown nothing this season to deserve these starts. Yes, we are playing Chilwell at left wing again. Everybody's asking the question, like, is this really happening again? Is he really playing left wing again? Yes, he is. Yes. Yes, he is. This is not a joke. This is not me trolling you. He is on the that's why I just put him on the team sheet as a left winger. Like I just decided now what's the point in trying to lie. He's down as a left winger. So let's just call a spade a spade. He's down as a left winger. I'm gonna put him as a left winger. Roll with it. That's where he is. So yeah, it's something I don't particularly want to get used to. People, I'm like I said, I can just about stomach it now. After the international break, I won't be able to. I need left wingers back on the left wing for sure. Can't be out here playing these games any longer. All right, smash up the likes if you haven't already. Let's see what else is being said in the comments. We're not far from kickoff. 9 minutes away from kickoff now. I am hoping that I have it on the right channel. I think I do. So I'm just kind of hoping and praying that it is going to be okay. Let's keep getting your questions in. Why is Colwell playing as a left back when we have Matson? Today, I feel like Colwell is playing once again for the physical side of the game. They want to have the 3 centre backs dealing with the set pieces. We've not been good on set pieces for a while now. So strength in numbers, I think they're thinking with Nottingham Forest in particular, very physical team, and they want to have the extra aerial kind of threat and dominance in defense. Again, long term, I don't expect to see it. Now, the only thing that is a slight problem with this centre back situation for me is that Decisi's coming in his first season. He's had a couple shaky moments. He's got a lot of learning curves to get over coming over to this new league. I'm hoping that he's going to improve and sort himself out. In terms of Colwell, he's obviously 19 years old. Yes, played last season for Brighton, but now playing at Chelsea is a different level of pressure. Now 20 years old, sorry, not 19. I feel like he's playing Silva with those two to kind of get them ready for, when they have to almost leave the bird's nest and fly on their own. So a lot of responsibility to place on a 20-year-old centre-back to say you're going to lead the Chelsea defence in Colwell from the start of the season, from the get-go. You're the leader in the defence. Ideally, you want a leader next to him so he can kind of, and he said it publicly, learning off Thiago Silva, great defender and something that I can, pick up loads of different little things in my game. He's already said that he will make mistakes and that's part of his development. He's not saying that he's some sort of world-class top defender as of this moment. So he needs that guidance. And then Decisive also needs that guidance. So as much as it may make sense sometimes to take Silva out of there and say, actually, we're just going to go with the 4, they both need the guidance. And then if you have Silva in the 4, sometimes you might think to yourselves, okay, what if he gets pulled out wide, pulled out of position? You don't particularly want that for him as he's getting older. So it's one of those ones where I think aerially, Decisive is obviously, he wins his aerial duels. He absolutely wins his aerial duels. He's a monster in the air. So again, for this kind of game, you'd want him in there. Colwell, you'd want him there, but you don't want to leave them together by themselves without a Silva. So then Silva gets put in there as well. So that's just how I see it at the moment. Maybe as the season goes on, you might see less of Silva if those two start to, feel comfortable and take that responsibility to handle proceedings by themselves. But I think early in the season, he's just gone with that extra kind of leadership, experience, security. So yeah, that's what I think he's on. No game in the Premier League is easy, and at no point should we be taking really anybody lightly. We need 3 points from everybody. So yeah. I think the days of resting for certain games and thinking you can, home to a Nottingham Forest or a Bournemouth, trust me, these teams will come and absolutely slap you across the face if you try and undermine any Premier League team now. Maybe you probably get away with Luton at this current moment. I see them as kind of championship level, but these Premier League teams like your Bournemouths, your Nottingham Forests, these teams, even at home, you have to be serious, because if you don't take them 110% seriously and you try and muck about, and they will come and slap you up. They will literally come and slap you up and make you cry and really put you to the test now. And now suddenly you're stressed in the game and you're 1-0 down, or they will really stress you out, these teams. I'm telling you, I'm not taking none of these teams for granted, man. they got themselves sorted. Steve Cooper's got them organized. They had a good run last year. Once they settled with their team, might take them again. Maybe early in the season, maybe Nottingham Forest. Maybe will take some time to settle because they brought so many new players in. That's what happened last year. But over the course of the season, they're upping their quality. They're upping their baseline quality of their team every single time. So we have to hope that maybe we're catching them at a good time, you know. But like I said, once those players are integrated, it's another team that are trying to crack into the top 10, it seems. All right, cool. Yeah, and that's the thing. I kind of have it in my head as well, where I'm hoping that he doesn't, but he seems like he loves dunking on top teams right now. So I think he dunked on Liverpool last season, or was it this? He dunked on Man United, I think, as well. He's dunking on us last season twice at Stamford Bridge. He's enjoying. He's enjoying. All right. What's been going on in the chat? Yeah, he's a proper threat. And because, like I said, his game is so physical. You know, he's a proper battering ram. He's a proper handful. So that's, again, you're looking at that situation. You're thinking, do you want a 20-year-old Colwell who got bodied a little bit by Antonio? Do you know what I mean? Shoulder to shoulder. Do you want him dealing with him? No. So, you know, decisive, you know, do you have enough trust in him to take on that responsibility of handling that by himself? Probably early on, probably not. So I think right now it's just Silva's just there to kind of hold people's hands and say, listen, everything's going to be all right. Especially because there's a lot of pressure as well. You know, poor season we're coming off. We need points. People want wins. So Silva's been there and done it. So I can understand it. All right, let's see. We're about to kick off soon. Teams are just walking out at the moment. They're just walking out. All I need is my 3 points. At this point, it's just about surviving the big six. You know, if you can get your 3 points, no matter how you get them, you've survived. Every single week, somebody's dropping points. And this week, guaranteed, because it's Arsenal, Man United. So Liverpool playing Aston Villa, that's not an easy game. Man City and Tottenham play today. We'll keep an eye. I just want to just be okay. I just want to know that after this match, I'm okay for the week. I'm good. And then I live and die in a couple of weeks' time after the international break. I go again into the war zone. I just want to know that I'm going to be okay. You know, I just want to know that everything's going to be all right on Monday. So I just need my 3 points. I really just need my 3 points. All right, let's see. Yeah, so Lavia's not back until after the international break. Conditioning, strength and conditioning, training for him. So he'll be ready after the international break to be playing. He's not quite ready yet. He's not fit yet. United versus Bayern going to be the game to watch. Bayern had a really bad deadline day, as I'm just waiting for the game to kick off. Bayern had a really, really bad deadline day. I can't really put it into words how bad it was. You know, they were looking at Paulinho. They had him in Munich for the medical test, for the media duties, ready to sign on the dotted line. It would have been a massive upgrade to their midfield in terms of they've now got balance, because I've never really liked Kimmich as the deepest ball-winning defensive midfielder. I think he could actually potentially do something more in that team, given a bit more of a freer role next to a DM. Gravenberch obviously left. Goretzka, I've not been very impressed with his kind of progress and where he's gone as a player. And then they wanted the fourth choice centre back as well, behind Upamecano, De Ligt, and Kim Min-jae. They didn't get that. So yeah, they were having a bad day, that's for sure. They had a bad deadline day. And I think for me personally, they should top that group, you know. They should top that group. But they are maybe a couple of injuries away from having a few issues in certain positions where they're a little bit, but they didn't beef up. But Man United are not perfect anyway, so you know they should be able to navigate that group really, Bayern Munich just fine. So yeah, it should be a good game. But the games I'm most looking forward to are the games between Newcastle, PSG, AC Milan, and Dortmund as well. Those are the games that I'm looking forward to. I think those are going to be unbelievable. I can't wait for those games, man. Just the matchups are just insane. They don't make sense. Very FIFA-like. Trippier versus Mbappe. We got Dembele going to St. James's. We got all of these guys. It's going to be great. It's AC Milan's team, Pulisic, Leao, Loftus-Cheek. It's going to be brilliant. So I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. I'm looking forward to seeing those guys in that group. It's going to be a great group. All right, we're going to kick off soon. You know how it goes with these 3 o'clock kickoffs. We're just blessed to watch it. I'm not bothered about how in sync we are with everybody. If you're in the UK watching a 3 o'clock kickoff, you're just thankful. To be honest, you're just happy. You're just blessed. You don't really need to be worrying about how delayed it is. I can't lie. All right, so we're here. Game's about to kick off. Just about to kick off. So I might be 30 seconds behind some of you guys, but like I said, 3 o'clock. I don't get picky. I'm blessed. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. We are off. We're off. We're off. We're off. Come on, boys. I feel so much tension. I feel so much tension when we play. This is why I can't really do more than one watch along when Chelsea are playing, unless there's a game before Chelsea. But after Chelsea play, my day is done. I'm not gonna lie to you. My day is very much done because I just can't. I really just can't do it. Okay. Come on, guys. All I need today is a win, man. We're going forward, Jackson. Good. Enzo, play it left, play it left. Oh, what are we doing? Take your time, Caicedo. Chill, 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 chill. Calm. Relax. Ball in, Chilwell. Yes. Ah. Oh. Almost, Sterling. Almost. 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 There's a good ball across the box from Chilwell. Sterling just trying to get in front of his man. This is the Sterling that we saw at City, making these runs into the box, trying to get himself on the end of things. This is what I want to see from Sterling, this hunger, this desire to score goals, man. This is what we need. Chilwell's going to take the corner. Out swinging. Get this early goal. This is a much better start than what we've had against West Ham and Liverpool. That's a terrible ball into the box there. But yeah, good start so far. Nottingham Forest just coming forward. Good start so far. Hopefully they can continue this. Nottingham Forest just playing it out from the back at the moment. Come on, guys. I just need us to get the first goal. I really do. I'll be a lot more at ease when that's the case. Stress levels are high. Forest on the ball there. Let me just get this in here. Make sure you smash up the lights, guys, if you haven't already. Nottingham Forest is in possession at the moment. Down the flank. Did I close the predictions poll as well? Let me take a look at that. Burnley are 1-0 up against Spurs. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I like that. We here for that. Obviously, I'm focused on us doing our job, but I'm here for that. That's not a problem. That's not a problem at all. Let them cook. Let them cook to their heart's content. There's not a problem with that at all. Let them cook. 3.5 minutes gone. Come on, boys. Beautiful counter attack by Burnley. It's going to be a long throw. These are the situations that I spoke about that we need to be dealing with. Long throw comes in, caught by Sanchez. Good. Good. That's what I want to see. Catching those long throws. All right. Left-hand side now. Come on. Oh, my days. Overdoing it with the touch. Overdoing it with the touch. Listen, I'd love nothing more than for Tottenham to lose that game. I can't lie to you. They need to be humbled again. They got too excited again. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little bit ahead of steam. I'm seeing Toby getting all happy and giddy. Shut that shit down immediately, man. Shut that down. Football needs to be a humbler. Gallagher, good. Come on. Gusto. Oh, Gusto, that's poor. That's poor. That's poor, man. It's poor. No need to give the ball away like that. Guys. Enzo. I'm loving Ange instead. I'm loving Ange instead. What is going on? What is going on? Jesus. People are not taking this one lightly at all. Early doors in the Premier League today. They're onto him. Pressing him. Damn. Listen, I'm focused. Gusto. Sterling. Not the greatest ball again from Gusto. Needs to sharpen up a little bit. Not the greatest. Come on, boys. Gusto. Gallagher. Gusto. Gallagher again. Gusto. Come on, boys. Oh, come on. Come on. Precisely gives me heart attacks whenever he's defending. Come on. All right, so they've got a wide free kick. Gibbs White. This is what they're going to do. Always try to... Oh my God, Caicedo. Oh, thank fuck. That stressed me out. I'm not going to lie. Caicedo got that perfect, but that stressed me out a lot. That header backwards. Here's Enzo. Need to get Enzo on the ball. Good. Jackson. Loads of space. Look at this gap in between the lines. Loads of space. Sterling. Brilliant. Sterling. Oh, well done. Gusto. Ball across. Deflected. All right, come on. Keep that going. Brentford are 1-0 up. 1-0 up against Bournemouth. They are indeed. Just hit the 8-minute mark. Hooked over. Come on, boys. Come on. Who scored for Brentford? The goal came from Janssen. Janssen scored the goal. The goal for Burnley came from Foster. Lyle Foster. 8 minutes gone. Might even see if I can get Fuad on this other screen just to watch his Watch his reaction, his emotions. Ball's gonna come in. Clear. Good. This is why you gotta have some aerial dominant players on the pitch, because every time they get the ball, they are looking to go up for these headers. They're looking for these, and you have to win these duels. You can't play a bunch of like technical players and then when they do go to this kind of long ball, long throw, set piece and just lose the duels. You can't lose these duels because then there's knockdowns and then there's problems. So I do get why we've gone with who we've gone with in the defense, because we need to, when the ball goes up like that, we need to be winning the duel so we can kick on. We can't be losing those duels, man, because that's just going to cause so many problems. All them knockdowns, because they're literally doing it every time they get the ball. Every time they get the ball, any situation they have, they're trying to go long. So we need to deal with that. Win those duels and then get the ball back on the ground and play it. That's what we got to be doing. Win the duels, get the ball back on the ground and start playing it. I don't want us to be going long like they're going long. But when they go long, we gotta deal with it. Gary Cahill's in the ground. Come on. What's going on? Referee, fourth official. Big up Saeed in the building. That's my brother right there. 70K. Looks so good. Looks so good. He just reignited the fire in me now to go again for the next milestone, man. I always love it when you just see it there looking on so nice on the screen. Well, I said to him, bellissimo, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Inshallah, me and Saeed will be on 100K this season, hopefully. We might get jinxed. He's got a big game. He's got a big game tomorrow, man. It's not getting much bigger. Arsenal away. It's the social media derby. It's the two clubs that make the most noise on the socials. Whoever loses that is always in for the longest cooking of their lives for the whole week. Online, in real life. Mad. It's mad. So I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow, man. It's going to be nuts. Why has Nottingham Forest not got a sponsor on their shirts as well? Anybody know the answer to that? Because they're kind of copying us, you know. I've clocked Nottingham Forest on a slide thing. They're kind of copying us. First they're spending crazy money like us, but not as much. Then they get in loads of players like us. Like they trying to sign 5 players in one day like us. Now they got no sponsor like us. What's going on here? Have we got an imposter? Is there some sort of imposter among us? Somebody trying to copy our flow? Because we might have to copyright them, you know. They do have a sponsor. But how comes, I'm talking about the guys in the stands. How comes the guys in the stands don't have a sponsor? Like, you know how, like, we got a sponsor, but we ain't got it on the shirt yet, but it's coming. How comes there are people in the stadium, why in the crowd, Nottingham Forest fans? How comes they got shirts with no sponsors? Are they selling shirts with no sponsors? What's going on? What are they copying us for? They got 2 Champions Leagues earlier than you. That's fair. That's fair. Why they got no sponsor on their shirts? I want to know. On their fan shirts. These man trying to go sponsorless in the crowd. Caicedo. They got sponsors late. Oh, so they're doing it like us, yeah? Jeez. Everybody's late with the sponsors. I like it. The new way to do it. Last season. Okay. Oh, they started last season. Oh, so we're copying them. All right, fair enough then. Looks like we're copying them. Started last season with no sponsor. Mad that big ass football clubs, you know, be starting the season with no sponsor. Do you know how crazy that is? Doesn't make any sense. Sterling, lovely pass from Gallagher. Jackson, oh, shit. Oh, I thought that was the opening there. I can't lie. I thought that was the opening. Listen, Jackson, don't worry about it, man. Let them laugh at you. I've never been so sure. Let them laugh, man. Let them laugh at you, Jackson. Don't pay them no mind. Don't pay them any mind. You do what you're doing, brother. Mm-hmm. Let them laugh. Win that. Good. Here's Caicedo. Colwell. I can't wait until we start. We need to start punching the ball to Caicedo in dangerous positions. Don't let him forget his De Zerbi mechanics, yeah? Don't let him forget his De Zerbi training. Give that brother the ball under immense pressure. He can handle it. Don't let him get comfortable and cozy out here. Oh, we paid 115 million. I want to see that. I want to see that press resistance immediately, bro. You know what I'm saying? We paid a lot of money for this guy. I want to see that press resistance. Put that ball into him in the difficult places so we can start breaking these lines. You're not in there to receive it under no pressure. That's Gallagher's job. Ooh. Gallagher almost come with a mad goal. Yeah, man, people were saying it. Listen, Son scores 1-1. The guy can finish. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that, man. Decent strike from Gallagher. Here's Gusto. Right side. Gusto, right side. Out for a throw. Here's Gallagher. Ooh, Jackson. Good. Well done. Good play. Jackson turn. Nice. Oh, unlucky boys. Keep it going. Nice. Caicedo, come on. Yeah. That's what I want us to do. Keep playing these vertical passes, man. Every time we go in these little central areas, these little pockets, we always have something cooking. Same thing from pre-season. We need to keep that up. Win these little fouls in these areas. Who's going to take our free kicks anyway? If we do get a free kick, I can't think of nobody that's going to take a free kick. You know. Yeah, man. We ain't got nobody that could take a free kick. Damn. Enzo. I don't know. Is Enzo? I don't know if Enzo is really a free kick taker. I don't think he is. I don't really remember him banging in really any free kicks. Still, Man City 0, Fulham 0 as well. Tottenham a level, Burnley. Maybe Chilwell. Can Chilwell take a free kick? Ignore the Jackson's slander in the chat. It's usually just rivals because they've overpaid for a striker, so they're just trying to put pressure on my one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Doku's cooking. Action Jackson. He'll be on the scene. I have no doubts. He'll be on the scene in due time. Somebody said, ain't doing jack shit. You got jokes, yeah? All right, who'd you support? Let me run your. Man's gonna have to run your plate. Arsenal. Okay, cool. We will be there tomorrow. We will be there. Specifically, specially for you. We will be there. I'm running the block. I'm literally running the block tomorrow. I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Go on, Enzo. Sterling. Sterling, not a good ball in. Sterling's not really a crosser. That's one thing I'll say. He ain't got that cross. He ain't got that cross in him. He's not got that whipped cross in him at all. He's a dribbler, ball carrier, cutbacks, but he ain't got crosses in him, Sterling. He ain't really got them crosses in him at all. That ball didn't even come off the ground almost. Oh, little head clash. Come on, guys. That game later on, Brighton Newcastle, is gonna be a really good game. You know, I kind of wish I could cover that, but can't do them all. That's gonna be a really good game. It's gonna be a very, very good game. Make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We've got a lot going on. This weekend is gonna be a madness. An absolute Mazzolini of epic proportion. So don't go anywhere. 20 minutes gone. Gusto. Sanchez. Caicedo. Oh, shit. Good. Well done, Decisive. Well done. Decisive. Jackson, turn. Good. Options. Right side, right side, right side. Sterling, good. Please make something of that. Nice. Oh. Oh, the connection wasn't there. Who was on the end of that? Was it? Is that Enzo? Who is it? Chilwell? Chilwell, I think. Right foot. Has to be him. Yeah. Oh, what an opportunity, man. Fuck. Oh, dearie me. Come on, guys. We need to get this first goal. Sheffield United was 2-2 with Everton. Well, at least it was entertaining, I guess, because a lot of people thought it'd be a dead game, including me, but they got their goals in that game. Take a look at the highlights, but it's kind of the result that neither team wanted, really. Both teams would have wanted to take 3 points in that game. Give themselves a win in the season. A draw is not great. Come on, guys. The schedule. Just score early. Come on. Sanchez on the ball now. Hey, don't start pissing around, guys. Please. Thank you. Is that a good pass? Well done. Enzo. Oh, Caicedo was in a good position there. Sterling. Shame he didn't find him, but it's okay. Gallagher out left. Come on, guys. Enzo on the ball. I need them to start creating chances. Gusto. Enzo again. Once Enzo starts running the game, then we're on to something. Gallagher, half base, turn. Yeah, just about made that stick. Just about made that stick. That in itself is an improvement. The fact that he didn't turn it over. 23 minutes gone. Come on, boys. This is what I'm talking about. The lack of balance on that left-hand side. You don't see us really stringing together anything down that left. We've had, I think, one cross from over there. But apart from that, most of it has been down the right in terms of the build-up and the chance creation. Need a winger out there, man. Oh. And if you do want to have those three centre-backs, then you just, second half, you just take a look at, just take Chilwell off and bring on an attacker. Keep your three centre-backs for these little duels against Omwani. But apart from that, you need to be getting that guy in. How big of a super chat to unmod fraud, man? I'm guessing you're speaking on Iceman. I mean, I don't want to encourage this because, you know, somebody might just come and do a madness, but I don't know. Iceman is kind of just always on the cusp of kind of pushing me over the edge, but it hasn't quite done it yet. But you know, it's a long season. I wouldn't rule it out. I wouldn't rule it out. Let's see how he goes. Ball into the box. Header back in. No. Oh, we are so lucky. That's their first big chance. They should have scored it as well. They've skied that over the bar. And it's a set piece, like I said. Wide free kick. Didn't win the first ball. Headed back in. And this is why you have to win the first ball. This is why you have to win the first ball. Them knockdowns are problems. They're trying to take it back. No surprise their first big chance comes from a set piece. We are so lucky, I swear. We could have been 1-0 down. Oh, dear. The stress, man, of the Premier League. What is this, man? Hey. My dearie me, these passes. Lack of communication or what? You both come from League On. French speaking. What's going on? My two biggest things right now, right? There's on the left wing, like I said, you know, that's a situation that we spoke about at length, and we know what it needs over there is, you know, we don't have a proper attacker to take people on, to link up properly and to help us create chances. But also the midfield to the striker situation, that 10 in those half spaces, receiving in tight spaces and turning, and then linking up and combining with Jackson and creating via that standpoint, it's just a bit disjointed. It's just a little bit disjointed. Gallagher tried to do it a minute ago. It was a bit heavy, almost got dispossessed, but managed to keep it. But we need somebody who's not just about keeping it. We need somebody who's a master in there and is going to go in those positions and turn and start running at players and causing problems. Keeping things ticking is not really the aim of the game. I think Gallagher, I don't know if he's been instructed to keep his passes simple. But listen, we know that he's not a strong passer, so I'm looking more at Caicedo to play those line breakers, because I know he's capable of doing that, and he has to be capable of doing that, and I've seen him do it, so he has to do it. Gallagher, he's just, I don't really mind him keeping it simple. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really looking to him for chance creation like that. I'm not really looking to him for that. Because if he starts playing passes that he can't play, he's going to start chance creating for Nottingham Forest. I don't need that. If he ain't going to create chances for us, don't create chances for Nottingham Forest. So I don't need none of them turnovers today. Here's Jackson. For me, it's Caicedo and Enzo to be doing that. Gallagher. Oh. Enzo. Cole Palmer, you know, might be of some use. Gusto. Free kick. Ola Aina, former Cobham graduate there, handling business on the left. Back position for Nottingham Forest. It's a good player, Ola Aina. Very good player. City have taken the lead against Fulham. I missed that. Goal from Alvarez. Assisted by Haaland, 1-0. Gusto, good. Jackson, good hold-up play. Enzo, Chilwell. Fuck's sake. Oh. It's going to get booked as well now. Again, a set piece. Again. Get this out. Get this out. Oh, my God. I can't be dealing with these set pieces. And it looks like we can't be dealing with them either. We don't like Solanke. Oh, Fulham have equalized. Fulham have equalized. Fulham have equalized. Mad. Gusto, please take advantage of all this space. Come on. Get into Sterling. Oh, this delivery, man. Come on. There was nobody even there. Oh, dear. Here's Gallagher. Edison spilled it. Come on, guys. All right. Come on, boys. Please, man. Yo, we need to start thinking about changes at halftime, even potentially one change, because if we ain't got the lead by then, something needs spicing up. This team needs spicing up, man. We've got attackers on the bench for situations like this, struggling to break them down, not creating enough clear-cut opportunities in the last 10, 15 minutes, to be honest. Had a couple of balls across the box early on. Now it's all started to fizzle out. So one of those players on the bench in the attack needs to start thinking about what they can do. The only thing I'm thinking of right now is when Mudryk. Do I think Mudryk coming on right now is necessarily definitely going to help? Not a guarantee. Madueke hasn't really played left. We're looking for guarantees right now. If he's coming on, he needs to probably come on the right-hand side where he played for Wimbledon, against Wimbledon. So you got to look at maybe moving Sterling to the left, putting a left back in Colwell's position, if it be Chilwell or it be Ian Matson, or actually probably leave Colwell, to be honest. Let Colwell play those long passes to a Sterling, so you keep the physicality, whatever we have of it anyway, left in this team, because the centre backs are still a little bit ropey, shoulder to shoulder. We can't really have two centre backs out there with the set pieces they're having. Punched away by the keeper. So Colwell probably stays. So it's maybe just Chilwell coming off, Sterling going on the left, and then Cole Palmer or Madueke going on the right wing, seeing how that goes for a minute. And then even if you want to kick it up again, you're probably looking at maybe Gallagher coming out, putting Enzo next to Caicedo and getting Cole Palmer in that free as well. Someone that can go in between the lines. So Madueke and Cole Palmer, listen, they best of friends, you know, play for under 21s in England. Could be some chemistry there. Those two could easily maybe be coming on. So we need to get options. Really? Where'd you get that from? I literally had him starting the last game against Luton. In my preview, I had him starting on the left wing. So don't really know where you got that one from. Gallagher, shot over the bar. If anything, I was defending Madueke in pre-season when people were forgetting about him and saying we should just loan him out because he's not good enough. So really not sure where you got that one from. Jackson. Or free kick, ref? Yes. All right, who's taking this? Who is taking this free kick, man? Because I'm not going to lie, we ain't got no free kick takers, really. And Nkuku was going to be the one. He's injured. I must say, Jackson's very good at taking the ball from deep and carrying it forward, running at players. He's very good at that. He's done that 3 or 4 times today. Brought us up the pitch really well. His hold-up play is really, really good. Just want to see more penalty box movement. Better headers. Way better headers. So it's going to be Chilwell. I don't think I've ever seen him score a free kick before, you know. So this would be a first. Can't remember him really lining up on free kicks, but hopefully. This is the only time I miss Marcos Alonso. This is the only time. Marcos Alonso would have been over this. Shot, blocked. Yeah, that's what I thought. Clipped in. We ain't got nobody to take free kicks, man. I'm telling you. Ain't got nobody to take free kicks. These men are just lining up in front of the free kick, just having a little practice because these men don't take free kicks. They ain't free kick takers. David Luiz, yeah, man. When I'm seeing Chilwell on free kicks, I'm saying this is a long day. Chilwell can't be taking free kicks, man. This is why I was looking forward to Nkuku as well for that, because I know he can take a free kick, but outside of him, I don't think we have anybody else that I'd really want on a free kick. Good. It doesn't have to be pretty today necessarily. It has to be a win, though. Has to be a win. Come on, guys. Need to find a way through. I think I'd like to see a change at halftime if possible. I can't lie. That would be good. That would be good. I think we need to be proactive. The longer the game goes, it might sneak. Gallagher. Jackson. Oh, unlucky. It's a good first touch to control it because it was a bit behind him. But oh, Gusto. Yeah, Caicedo's a monster. Caicedo is a monster. Big tackle. Oh. Come on, guys. Caicedo, the monster. Gallagher. I'm a patient man. Come on. Enzo. I knew it wasn't going to be an easy game today. Just need to find a way. There's actually no bank. There's very few bankers anymore in the Prem. It's very peak. We've let this league come and get too competitive. This league is too competitive, man. There's no bankers. There's only a couple of bankers. It's way too difficult, man. This league is long. It's actually way too difficult. This is a home game to Nottingham Forest, and I knew it was going to be a hard game. Bro, imagine when we go away from home to this lot. Jesus Christ. Go away from home to Nottingham Forest. It's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game, man. This league is too competitive. It's only getting worse every year. I'd say there's only about 4 teams you look at in this league right now and you say, yeah, we should be beating them. Like, obviously there's other teams as well, but those are like, you have to be saying they're guarantees. And that's Everton, Wolves. And even Wolves away from home ain't no joke. But you know, if we ain't putting them in this, then what are we really doing? Luton, Sheffield United, Everton, and Wolves are the 4 teams. I'm trying to think if there's anybody else, but those are like your 4 teams that you're looking at where it's like, yo, these teams need to be handled. But like, and Burnley you can throw in there maybe as well. But listen, Burnley are also going to be problematic. But yeah, maybe you could say 5. But everybody else, yeah, you have to. It's going to be a long day. No, I'm not saying this for my team. I'm saying this for everybody's teams, apart from maybe Man City. But even Man City, they just got out of Sheffield United by the skin of their teeth last week. They're 1-1 with Fulham now. I'm saying this for everybody's teams. I ain't saying this for my team. I'm saying this for everybody. Them games, all these games are difficult. Tottenham 1-1 at Burnley right now. I tried to include them. They played pretty well against Man City in the first game, to be fair to them. They didn't really deserve the beating that they got. Fulham holding their own. Nottingham Forest. Man United only just about 3-2 winners at home. Bro, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm telling you. I'm saying this for everybody. Gallagher, well done. Oh, fuck. Let me give it away. Oh my God. This game is so stop and start. It's mad clunky. Oh. Rodri got a yellow. Wow. You know, must have been a bad tackle if he's getting a yellow because he usually gets away with everything. We need to, bro. This is the type of game where if we can just get a 1-0 and get out, I'm good. It's mad that I'm saying that at home, but just get out of our own stadium 1-0 and go, man. This is rough. It's actually rough. I think you're looking at 1. I'd even consider 2 changes at halftime. I'd like to see Cole Palmer come on. I'd like to see Madueke come on as well. Madueke, yeah. Madueke probably before Madrid at this moment. Enzo, Jackson. Oh, fuck. Gallagher. Gusto. Gallagher. Sterling. Jackson, you need to make the right run. Your movement's not there, mate. Sterling goes in alone. Jackson didn't pick a near post run there or anything for Sterling to hit. I was just watching his movement there in the box because a couple times we've got out wide and Jackson hasn't really been showing or available for any type of cross. And you see them, that's where the top strikers, they make them little faint movements and then they jolt and go the other way. And I didn't see anything in his run there going into the box. He kind of just was in the same line and the same motion and the same speed. He didn't throw the defender off and make a near post run or anything. He didn't really do anything there. Little things like that need to be worked on. Come on. Fuck's sake, another stop again. Tottenham are 2-1 up. Romero with the goal just before half time. This game showing why Gallagher should have gone, says Tope. Formation's fine. It's just who's in it, in what position, the way it's executed. That needs changing. We are playing a back four. Is it offside? VAR. Hopefully it gets disallowed. Oh dear, come on guys. Okay. So Elanga's coming on, is he? Elanga's coming on. Okay. It's going to be Elanga and Hudson-Odoi linking up soon with Gibbs White. Andre Santos played in midweek against in the cup. Sonage coming in from PSV. It's a mad little team there. Right. Couple of minutes to go till half time. That pass is of no use to us. Up against, I have to remember, Jackson's up against 3 centre-backs there today, so we need to get someone closer to him in the second half. And they need to not be Enzo Gallagher. He needs to actually be an attacker. Chilwell, ball in. Sterling! Oh! Jackson's waiting. Fuck. Jackson. Shot blocked. Jackson again. Okay, Enzo. Come on, guys. Enzo, shot. Oh, that will be that. That will be that. Be half time soon. Good tackle. Good tackle from Chilwell. I think they're gonna blow for half time very soon, man. Caicedo. Gallagher. Play it to Enzo. Good. Come on, hurry up. There we go. Better. Gusto. Gallagher. Enzo. Caicedo. Very much. That's it. That's it. That's better. That's what I want to see. We need to use Caicedo more, man. We need to use him more. We need to use him more. He can help us get through. I don't know who's going to take this free kick once again. I don't know why we don't lay off free kicks. Like, why? If we haven't got anybody to take the free kick, then why don't we lay it off so we get past the wall and then it just turns into a long shot? Why don't we do that? Instead of just trying to get it over, up and down the wall, which we know we can't do it anyway, just lay off the free kick. Just give him a little bit more space. Turn that free kick into a long shot. And then suddenly Gallagher could take it and Enzo might be able to take it. Why are we trying to do free kicks? We can't take free kicks. Who's taking this now? Which one of you is wasting my time? Which one of you is about to waste everybody's time with this free kick? Oh my days, man. It's going to be Enzo, isn't it? Yeah, into the wall, straight over the bar. Right. We ain't got no one to take these free kicks, man. Just lay them off. Lay them off and blast them. Because once you lay it off, the wall starts to break apart. Suddenly now you can start getting little deflections of players rushing out in the wall and stuff like that, man. What happened to Barclays? Why is no one laying off free kicks anymore? Don't get it. Oh, okay, guys. Halftime. Halftime 0-0. Oh dear. Okay, let's talk. Two things. Jackson up against them three centre backs is a little bit isolated, a little bit neglected, needs a little bit more support. He's only really getting it from the flanks, and his box movement could be better, but even with the box movement, it is usually 3 against 1 in there. So he needs somebody linking that midfield to the attack, and I think he's obviously dropping deep quite a lot to do it, and he is getting the ball and carrying it forward. And there's been a couple of times Jackson's got it, held the ball up, turned, carried the ball 10, 15, 20 yards, got us up the pitch, and then suddenly we're trying to create something, but we're just missing somebody in the pockets, in the half spaces where we can just put the ball into them and kind of use them as our creator. Who's on the bench to do that? A lot of City fans say, Palmer in the 10 isn't really that well fleshed out, isn't really that ready. Well, I'm not saying he's got to go in the 10, but if I'm looking at him, I'm thinking that right half space, even if you're keeping Sterling on the right, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm trying to see someone in there that's ready to cut in and take some shots, because we're not testing this keeper enough. And I think at this point, Sterling may have to move over to the left, purely because I can't really be seeing Chilwell on the left-hand side for any longer in this game. Like, cool. We accepted it at the start, but now we need a goal. And Chilwell on the left is not really providing anything, to be honest. He's not creating anything. He's not linking up anywhere. He's doing exactly what he's really done in the opening games, which is, he's just there. But he's not a left winger. He's not giving us anything. He's not helping us knit together attacks. He's not linking up with Jackson all that much. He's not doing anything out there. He's just an outlet. Someone that might be on the back post for a shot, but that's not enough. Get Maatsen out there, or put Sterling over on the left. Bring Madueke on. Try and do something over there, or even Cole Palmer. But we got to make some changes. We got to get another attacker on this pitch and start using this 4-2-3-1 to its capabilities. I'm not even really bothered about even putting Chilwell left back, because I get the whole physicality, set piece, long throw situation where you got your three centre backs to handle it. We're still having little wobbles and moments where they are getting their little knockdowns, and if one of them falls to someone, they could lash it in and we could be 1-0 down. So I don't think our chances get any better by having one less centre back out there. So we probably have to leave it the way it is with Colwell at left back for the duels and for the aerial situations. But in terms of the left wing, that needs to get changed because we ain't done anything down that side. There's literally been nothing down there. I'm gonna take a look at the playing areas and the heat maps, but from what I'm watching, I ain't seeing nothing happening down there. It's mainly coming down down Sterling side. Let's see. Yeah, it's a lot of gusto action on the right as well. It's a lot lighter on Chilwell's side. Where's the what substitutions would you guys make as well? Let me know in the comments. Actually, I'm gonna run a poll. I'm gonna run a poll because I want to get votes in for this. I want to get votes in for this. Some people being a bit reactionary in the chat saying we should have got Enrique. PSG drew their first 2 games. One of them was 0-0 with about 79% possession and barely any serious opportunities at home, I think, as well. So yeah, it's not always every day grass is green on the other side. Let's just focus on what we need to do in this match. For a second, substitution. Which sub would you make? So we got Palmer to come on. Just get your vote in. Madueke to come in. We have, who else could potentially come in here? For me, those are the 2. Mudryk, I'm gonna put on the list, but I'm not getting anything in my brain that's telling me that Mudryk in this match right now is gonna necessarily do something. But maybe he's an attacker. He has to be there. And you know what? We'll throw Washington in there as well. Why not? We'll throw him in there. Because maybe if Jackson's going to keep peeling off, you get another striker up there, suddenly you got 2. And maybe Jackson becomes the link. But I don't think so. Matson. Oh, do you know what? Yeah, Matson's a better option probably than Washington. Let me run that back. I forgot all about Matson. Matson's a much better than Washington. Let's have Matson as an option because I think that's a shout. I don't think we're going to get 2 changes, but minimum I want 1 at halftime. I don't think. Listen, people say that Poch sometimes always goes late with his changes. I think a Tottenham fan was kind of saying that. Get used to him going late with changes and substitutions. But I feel like this is a moment where we could definitely make a change. I'm not saying rip up everything at once, but I think minimum 1 change, borderline 2, but definitely 1 change at halftime. I don't really see why not. Him being vice captain is not a reason to keep him on for me. We need to win the game. He doesn't offer anything in that position, and I don't necessarily advocate for taking off a centre back, knowing what Nottingham Forest are on. Even though that would make us more attacking, obviously, but I also do not want to be conceding in the second half, so a bit of a balance on it. It's just not regardless of yeah, you're saying his CV is better, but again, I'm just not interested in the convo. We have the manager. It's not every single day. Something now is not going right 45 minutes in. Now we're talking about other managers. It's just like we just need to just chill, just focus on what we're trying to do. Not really interested in Enrique right now. Let's see what's being said. Enzo is in a 10. Madueke and Palmer coming on. Sterling, the left wing has to be done. The thing is, if you bring Palmer on, you got a better chance of scoring via him because he's got a better shot on him than Madueke. It's not even probably close. So if you bring Palmer on that right-hand side and you do get him into shooting opportunities, he could score for you. He could score for you. And he could give you a goal. Madueke is more of a player that will take people on and go past players, but even his final finish is very ropey. Very ropey. Like I said, I've not seen much of Palmer in the 10. I'm not saying don't go for it because, you know, we might have to, but I've only really seen him play left and right wing. So I'm not sure just how good he is in the 10. A lot of City fans have been saying not really. Yeah, man. It's just unnecessary. It's like just back your people, man. The early days. PSG, what did they do? Draw 0-0 at home to Lorient. People would have been saying get Enrique out first day. Then they drew the next game against Toulouse 1-1. Allow it, man. that guy could be hella boring to watch as well. Trust me. Enrique ain't all shits or giggles when you got 80% possession. You ain't doing nothing with the ball sometimes. Let me see what's being said. Yeah, I mean, listen, I do want to see him kind of showcase that more in his game this season, especially when we got Lavia and we got Caicedo and now even Gallagher's playing a bit deeper. He's going to get further forward. I do want to see him bring in some goals. I don't expect him to hit, 7-8 goals even, but I want to see 3 or 4 for sure minimum. I think that's the kind of obvious answer is no. We're not winning, and the whole left-hand side is basically non-existent in terms of chance creation. So no, absolutely not. People are losing their minds. No one will come on anyway until the 70th minute. We are playing a back 4 today. It's not a back 3. It's not a back 3. You can see it. Average positions. Take a look at Chilwell's average position. It is not a 4. It's not a 3. Sorry, today it's a clear 4. Problem is the guy playing that left wing is a fullback, which makes people feel like he's a wing back, but he's actually playing as a winger. He's barely featured behind the halfway line on the ball, if not at all. All of his touches are in their half, so he ain't playing for he ain't playing wing back. Let's see. There's a lot of crazy takes, man, going on. Jesus. Enzo stepped it up a lot in second halves, so I need him to kind of get his foot on the ball and start taking control of this game. But I do want another attack on that pitch for him to play into, not kind of we play into him. I've always said his passing from deep is his best kind of attribute, and if we can get another attacker in those half spaces, then we'll have someone to actually play into and create problems. He's not a 10, that's for sure. He's not a 10, but that's what kind of Poch was saying, that it will be him and Gallagher kind of floating between that 8 and that 10 because of those injuries. We will see if Palmer can come in and do that, but I'm not exactly expecting him to just save us on the first day. No, conditioning and training, so he's not back until after the international break. Not back until after the international. Who scored the second goal for City? Was that just before half time? Let me take a look. Second goal for City came from Nathan Ake. Oh, I must have missed that one. He's not going to be doing this after the international break, I can assure you. He will not be playing Chilwell left wing after the international break. If he does, then I'll start showing a lot more frustration, but it won't be. I don't expect that to be the case at all. No chance. He doesn't. I highly doubt he's looking at Chilwell at left wing right now saying, that's what I want. I love that. Love that. That's a long-term strategy right there. No chance. No chance. But it's time to move on second half, I think. No, I'm not hoping. It's almost for me, I not only expect, but I am almost 100% sure he's not going to do that. Like, he's not going to do that, in my opinion. I just really do not think he's going to do that. I'm very confident. So, like I said in the preview, this is the last game just before the international break when you've got Mudryk training now for more than a day back from injury. You've got Madueke well over his injury. You've got Palmer training more than a day. He's not going to play Chilwell at left wing. If he plays Chilwell at left wing with all of those other options that are now fully fit and have trained and have, no, that's just, it ain't happening. I'm very confident. All right, second half's coming up. It ain't happening. All right, let's get this timer going. Let's get this timer going. And I know he didn't tell Colwell the plan for you is to play left back as well this season. I know he didn't tell him that. So this is very much temporary, but it needs to end. It needs to end even in the second half now. This is the last day to see it, and this is the last, hopefully, minutes to see it as well. I want to see it eradicated in the second half. I don't know if we've made any substitutions, but listen, last time he had a conversation with them at halftime. It did spring them into action a little bit against Luton, and they stepped it up. Let's see if that makes a big difference now, second half, before the changes come. But yeah, we need to be moving on. What is the difference with this and Potter? I ain't even gonna make that comparison after 3 league games. So I'm gonna just leave that to you, Kingsley. Bring me Cole Palmer and remove Chilwell. Yeah, I agree with that. Even if Cole Palmer's playing left wing, that's fine. He's played there before. How's Team Darkskin Dominic Solanke doing? Oh, dearie me. Well, not so good. Not so good. Zero subs. Zero subs. It's 46 minutes gone, no subs, but let's see if there's some sort of response, some sort of reaction. Maybe what he'll do now is have Gallagher and Enzo as the 8s, just leave Caicedo as a single pivot and push those 2 players closer in line with the wingers for them to link up a bit more. That might be one change that he makes before he makes a substitution. Because at this current moment, it's just be one of them sitting off, one of them in line with Caicedo. I think now you kind of have to at least take that risk of leaving Caicedo on his own a bit and pushing Enzo and Gallagher up. Here's Gibbs White. Try and pin their central midfielders because they're playing a 3-4-3. So the idea would be to pin their 2 central midfielders. Who are they today? They are yeah, Mangala and Yates or Danilo. One of those. I think Yates. I'm not sure. Where's Yates playing today? some suggestions he was actually playing further forward in the front three, but they might even be looking at a 3-5-2. Yeah. Gibbs White. Is that gonna become a 3-6-1? Caicedo, that's a loose touch, man. It's a loose touch. They're in behind. Oh my fucking god, my life is over. My life is finished. Oh, it's a Langer. Oh my days. Oh, my life is finished. We are finished. My life is done. Oh my fucking god. I can't believe Caicedo just gave the ball away so cheaply like that. Fucking Alanga. To be pissed. You have to be kidding me. You have to be fucking joking with me. Oh my god. I don't know who to cuss first. I actually don't even know who to cuss first. Silva got nutmegged. The finish felt like it took 10 years to get past Sanchez. Wasn't even really right in the corner. Lord heavens. Lord heavens. You lot are in serious trouble. You lot are in serious fucking trouble now. I can't believe Caicedo just gave it away so cheaply. It's so poor. Bruv, he's giving it away again. What the fuck is he doing? Why is he giving the ball away so cheaply? My days. Fucking hell, man. I'm speechless. Absolutely speechless. Give the ball away so fucking cheaply. Twice in 4 minutes. Oh my heavens. Brother, you best make a substitution because I can't sit here like this any longer. We need a sub. Look at that, Jackson going through 3 people, man. We don't even have a cam doing this. Oh my fucking god, the delivery. Even Uber Eats would not. They would sack you on the spot for a delivery like that. It's mad. You got time, you got space, and the ball don't even leave the ground. We got 16-year-olds starting for Barcelona, putting more power in a pass than that. Come on. My heavens. One-star rating for the delivery, man. Food on the floor. Man went to the wrong yard. Everything. It's not even like you were under pressure. Gusto's, he's been a bit shaky today, man. I'm telling you, he's been very shaky today. For the amount of times he's had the ball. Not really whipped in a single proper cross, and he's been given the ball away a couple times as well. I don't know what's happened to Caicedo. Ever since I said give him the single pivot responsibility, this brother was like, hold on there, buddy. I don't want that responsibility. I'm gonna just give it away. Put me back in a 2. Shit. You man are fighting for your lives, man. My days. Didn't even change the score. Head is hot. Enzo. Yes, Chilwell. Fuck off. Caicedo, Enzo, switching it. Gusto, headed way. Caicedo, okay, you sat him down, shot deflected. Oh, oh yeah. The levels of the levels of stress. Is that a handball? Hold on. I don't know. I think that's hit his side. Ball in. Oh, this is fucking horrendous. Oh, this is the actual worst possible situation. Oh my god. I can't believe this is such a long day again. How many days? How many more times do I have to suffer? Make the change. Half time. I can't believe this, man. I actually can't believe this shit. Every single time. I want out of this league, man. I want out. I want out of this league, man. It's too competitive. It's long. Put me in a farmers league or something, please. I want to enjoy the game again, man. It's too stressful. It ain't worth it. Over the top. Look, we're going long to Chilwell. Whose bright idea is this? Whose bright idea is this, man? Chilwell's playing as a second striker. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. Benjamin Chilwell. What's his middle name? Let me call him by his full government name. Benjamin Chilwell. He's playing as a second striker at my football club. Benny Blanco. What's this brother's middle name? Benjamin James Chilwell, born on the 21st of December, 1997, is playing, 1996, is playing as a second striker. Fucking score. Oh my God. Oh, Cedar, you could have made up for your shit. Oh, it's Jackson in the end that's slipping. What a tackle from Bolly. What a tackle. Right side ball in, nobody there. Oy vey. Shit. Who's that warming up, man? Poch, please. You're in game management now. This is it. I need subs. I need substitutions, man. I need minimum 2 subs, man. Come on. Do something with this match. You need to do something with this game. I can't be watching this no more. Why is Grizz tweeting me, man? Silver, Enzo Jackson. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we now sacrifice a centre back, man? Can we now sacrifice a centre back, man? Because I need a goal. Unless these men plan on scoring from a set piece. Gusto, I need this cross to be. Oh my god. What's wrong? What's wrong? Why, brother? I can't even speak. Why can't we get the ball off the ground? Do you know what? Don't even bother because we can't head the ball anyway. Don't forget it. Forget what I said. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Forget it. Don't even bother because we can't head the ball anyway. Colwell. Come on. Make some changes, Poch, please. Don't be shy, brother. Make changes. Don't be shy. You have attackers on the bench. And the changes are coming, finally. Lord have mercy. The changes are coming. Gallagher's coming off. Cool. Fuck me, man. Finally, some changes. Absolutely starving, man. I was about to start taking a bite out of the table. I'm absolutely fucking starving. I wanted changes at half time. I'm starving. I'm hungry. Yes, Chilwell's coming off. Yes, Jesus. Thank you. What has he been on for? Doing Gangan tests. Come on. That's enough. Fuck me. Can we get some wingers on the wing position now? We need a goal. More than enough on that now. Lord. Well, I'd never see the day the changes would come. Lord of mercy. I'm not going to be up. I'm not going to be updating the lineup. I need to be watching the game. The substitutions are Palmer's come on, Madueke's come on. Off comes Chilwell, off comes Gallagher. Come on, man. Caicedo, Enzo. Oh, shit. Palmer. It's really good play from Palmer, man. Madueke. Caicedo. Madueke. Gusto's delivery makes me cry. It's going to make me shed real tears, Gusto, today with these deliveries. Enzo. Shocking delivery again. Do not shoot. He shoots. Enzo. Fucking hell, man. Tottenham are 4-1 up. Oh, my Lord. What is going on over there? Maddison and Son. What the hell is going on over there? Oh, my Lord. These men are cooking Burnley. Oh, my days. These men chefy queffy. Wow. 5-1. Are they okay? What's wrong with them? Oh, man. Son up front is a long day. I said it, bruv. Move this guy centrally and he's gonna bang. He's gonna bang goals. His finishing's too good for it. It's too good, man. And I was waiting to see when Ange was gonna pull the trigger on Richarlison, and he said, "I've had enough already." As soon as he did that, Son was gonna put the ball in the back of the net. Smartest move. Had to get done, and he actually did it quick. Didn't waste no time. Everybody was saying it. Get Son, best finisher at the club, put him in the middle, done. Get the goals. And he does it. Jesus. Oh man, I'm actually drained. Get Ian Matson on next. Yeah, that's the next one. Ian Matson to come on next. Get one of these centre backs off. They move the ball around too slowly. It's pissing me off. Can't lie. Just get one of these centre backs off the pitch, man. It's enough. Not interested in the set pieces no more. Enzo. Silva, Enzo, Jackson. This is becoming one of the longest days of my life. Silva, the pensioner, needs to stay home. Just checking in on my favorite Chelsea YouTuber. Are you okay, bro? See you on the big six. Guess you're not getting those 3 points. Caicedo was different gravy when he was trying to feed his family. Now he's turned into, oh my days, Idrissa. Gonna gay after that 8-year contract. His motivation is gone. Allow it, man. Silva. I don't really understand this comment. I'm not gonna lie. The first sentence doesn't really line up with the second part, but yeah. You're sick of winning 1-0, 3 centre backs passing each other. Goalkeeper, boring. I want good attacking football. I'm exhausted. Yeah. Pen for City. 20 minutes gone. 20 minutes to go, sorry. This is fucking horrendous. So bad. He has to take a lot of heat for this one. I can't lie. 100%. You have to win games like this, man. You have to win games like this. You had an opportunity at halftime to make a definitive, decisive decision in like, yo, okay, first half now, that's enough. We're not moving in the direction we need to be moving in. I'm gonna make 2 bold, big substitutions, and we're going attacking now. That's enough. We've played the game now. Let's bring on the guys that haven't maybe trained whatever for long enough, but now they're coming on because we need to win the game. You had the opportunity at halftime to make that sub. Instead, you wait until you get punished. Left it way too late. Haaland scored again. Oh, oh my days. I'm gonna need these international breaks. We're not gonna get relegated, but I hear you. Oh dear. 40 points, 40 points, 40 points. To start playing that game. We don't fix ourselves up quickly. Oh, fucking hell, man. Can't believe this shit. Nottingham Forest at home. And I'm out here pleading. Tired, bro. Can't believe he didn't make no changes at half time. It's actually insane. Cannot believe he did not make any changes at half time. The game was evidently needing a new spark, needing another attacker, needing somebody to come in, minimum one, if not two, and just didn't do nothing. Did not do anything. Don't know how you can't make changes after that first half. You got 5 subs. All in. Enzo. Game's gone so fucking stale. It's actually making an open pack of digestives look appetizing right now, man. It's actually mad. Oh, fucking hell. Second half's been horrendous. Second half's been way worse than the first. I'm not even sure how they've made that possible. I'm really not sure how they did that. To be worse in the second half is some achievement. That's an incredible achievement. I can't lie. That really is. How they've managed to be worse, I really don't know. I really, really, really don't know. I just want to just end this. End it. End this pain, bro. All right, now all the attackers are coming on. Great. Now the attackers are coming on. Caicedo's coming off. Ian Matson's coming on. Yeah, Colwell's body language in the second half's been really very dejected. Not good. Body language is not good. Oh, Who's left side now? Ian Matson crossing. This game is fucking horrendous, man. I'm so pissed off with this match. It's the worst game of the season so far. No doubts. Worst game of the season. Worse than the West Ham game. Definitely worse than the West Ham game. So shit. These men are sucking the life out of me. I feel like I'm just getting drained, bro. They're just taking all the energy out of the whole match. Couldn't imagine being at that stadium. Taking all the life out of the game. It's nasty. Vacuum. Oh, I can't fucking believe this, bro. How in the world is this happening? The goalkeeper of Nottingham Forest hasn't had shit to do. How many shots on target have we had? I want to know. I swear I can't remember him making no saves. We've had... No. Don't ring me. I'm watching the game on my phone, bro. One shot on target. One shot on target. Oh, Jesus. One shot on target. One fucking shot on target the whole game. And Sanchez is now clearing it into Nottingham Forest players. Brother, take me out, man. Take me out. Right, it's actually insane. Genuinely, this is insane. Not even a joke. Like, this is actually mad. It's actually mad. Mad. I'm absolutely flabbergasted, bro. Discombobulated, flabbergasted, bemused, confused. I can't see us scoring. I'm being dead ass. We've only had one shot on target. I'm not seeing nothing. It's stale like an open pack of bread. There's just nothing going on. I've got to that moment again where I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Who's that? Who just missed that chance? Is that Jackson? Who is that Jackson? Is that Jackson? Who's that? Sterling with the layoff. Oh my god, it's Jackson, isn't it? Oh, fuck off, man. Oh my days. Oh my God. They are going to slander you so bad. They are going to run the nastiest names on your head top, brother. I can't believe you're not bagging it. How are you not putting that in? I'm tired. I'm actually tired. I'm tired, bro. I can't be asked. This is insane. This is nah. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. I can't, bro. I have no words. I have no words anymore. No words. No, no. Don't ask me any questions, please. Don't ask me any questions. Don't ask me any fucking questions about that. I'm confused. I can't be asked. Chelsea fans, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. Just smile and wave, man. That's all I can ask you to do. Just smile and wave, man. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm actually tired. I don't know what to say. This brother was banging in pre-season and he misses a chance like that. I just don't know anymore. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Man was rounding keepers and shit. I can't be asked, bruv. You get a chance like that, man, skies it. I'm tired. We're tired. I've got mad trust issues right now. I can't lie. The trust issues are going off. I don't know what to think anymore. Don't know what to think. Don't know what to feel. Mad trust issues. The trust issues are crazy. Fuck is that noise? Do you know what? Yeah, my life might just be falling apart. my life might just be falling apart in front of you right now. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what's going on. My speaker's making weird noises. I don't know what to say. I don't know if I want to say. I don't know if I want to speak anymore. I can't lie to you. I don't think I want to talk. Bruv, shut the fuck up. Jesus. Fuck. Fuck. Shut the fuck up. It's not the time. Fucking hell. Can't be asked, bro. Fuck this. Fuck this, bro. I'm gonna have to tune into more AC Milan games, man. I can't lie. I might have to tune into more AC Milan games than I planned. Because Strasbourg ain't playing enough of my players. And AC Milan got bare of my players now. So I'm gonna have to tune into AC Milan, bro. I'm gonna pick myself up a side chick. I'm done. I need AC Milan to pick my mood up every day. Every day. We're going for Pulisic, the Loftus-Cheeks, the Giroux, the Leaus. I'll be there. We will be there. We will be there. Syria, we're coming. We're coming, bro. Syria. We will be there. I need a trophy, man. I can't do this. I need something, man. I need to take something out of this season, man. One way I'm taking something. Got a couple of academy grads out there. Please finish this chance. Please. Oh my God. It's been saved. Oh my days. What have I done? What have I done? Please don't talk to me about any more players. Please, I don't want to talk. We need to have shame. Don't talk to me about any more signings, please. I don't care. I'm done. Dopamine wore off a long time ago. Please, I don't want to hear any more signings. Work with what you got. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want to hear about January in September. Please, don't even whisper the word January to me right now before I flip out. I'll start dashing shit. Please, I don't want to hear about January. Please, don't even. I actually dread transfer windows now. I don't look forward to them. I don't want to hear about transfers again. Please, stop. Everyone seek a therapist or something. I don't want to hear about it. We've got problems. Got an addiction problem. Don't hear it. That might be one of the most triggering words right now is January. I don't want to hear it. Or transfers. I don't want to hear it. Please, leave me. Leave me alone. Fuck me. 8 minutes. I don't want to see 8 more minutes. Please, referee, don't give me 8 more minutes, please, man. I don't want to see 8 more minutes. Please, man, let's negotiate. Bring that down or something. Maybe like 5 minutes or something, please, man. I don't want to see 8 more minutes. I beg of you. I really do beg. I don't want to see 8 more minutes, man. Please. Please, man. Modric on the ball, left side. Nuno Tavares. Alanga. These are the players that are coming and taking points off us. Our rivals, crusty, dusty leftovers. Pochettino has quality wingers in that bench, yet he plays Chilwell instead. Absolute criminal. This team is trash. AGT saying we spent $1 billion laughing at us. Nah, brother, we might relegate 6 wins in 36 games. Lord Jesus. Poch to blame, 3 at the back at home. Well, yeah, I get you. I agree with your commentary 100%. Abundance of attackers. 1 is 100 mil play formation with least attackers. Well, it's 4-2-3-1 we're playing, not 3 at the back. Poch is just an Argentine Potter. Oh my days, what is going on? He's lot finished. Spent $1 billion saying saving kids from favelas of Brazil. Jackson to swap to a CM like Joe Linton did. Oh, please, 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 please do not kill me today. Please do not kill me. I'm already dead. A club spent 115 million on Ecuadorian Fred. Enzo. Can't believe the amount of crosses. There's not a single aerial threat in that box, and we keep putting in these crosses. How's that 21 points from 7 going? Slight underperformance so far. Not on track, but work in progress, my brother. Work in progress. Nicholas, Jack Select, Lord. This is painful. Michael Jackson, bad. Skull is watching you with great interest. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is. You must get those 40 points. Thank you, George. Appreciate the support. We go again. Maybe we should have hired Ange instead of Poch. I'm not asked. You must wait until January. Please allow me. These are some of the most painful super chats I've ever had to read out in my whole life as a content creator. Oh Lord. You are finished in the big 6, says Kingsley. Respect to Langa, he's better than the Ukrainian Bolt. Why so serious? Fuck off. Oh my God. End the fucking game so I can go and cry somewhere privately. You're gonna get 21 points in the next 7. Don't worry. I fucking hate my life. Chelsea. Thank you. Great. Fantastic super chat. There we go. Finally, a Chelsea one that can speak to me. I'm just done with this team. 2 losses from our first 4 games against West Ham and Nottingham Forest. Just unacceptable. We all know when that Forest goal goes in that we aren't coming back. We never do. I mean, we came back from the last. Well, we scored an equalizer, I guess you could say, against Liverpool. But yeah, West Ham also, but still lost. Sorry, Miss Jackson. End this game, bro. Please, sooner rather than later. This is why I didn't want no 8 minutes of added on time. End this fucking game, please. I'm begging you, end this game. I'm begging you, end this game. I apologize for coming up with Nico Jack Shawai. It's just too good of a slander name. The young man has no choice but to flop. Gonna have AGT on my back. I have Thabz, Abby. Yeah, it's long. Long day. Long fucking day, Monday. Got Hussam Monday, Lawless Monday, long day, long fucking day, bro. Man's gonna have to deal with AGT, gonna have to deal with Abby, potentially Flex, Robbie. Then I got to deal with Lawless. Potts and Sav might be nice. Then I got to deal with Hussam. Then I got to deal with Thabz. Then Saeed, bruv. Mental health matters, bruv. How am I meant to deal with all of them people in one day on Monday? How am I meant to even deal with all of that as a human being? Have you heard the list of names that I've just read out? I got to deal with all of them people in the same day on Monday, on different, bruv. Nah, I don't deserve. I actually don't deserve. That's a ridiculous lineup. That's absolutely fucking horrendous. That is absolutely fucking horrendous. How am I meant to be dealing with that? How? Somebody explain how am I meant to deal with that? The only way that could get worse is if Expressions was on the roundup or some shit. How do I deal with that as one human being? How do I deserve all of that? Long week. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day on Monday. I got 4 shows. 4 groups. Turkish, Grizz, Saeed. How? How is one man meant to take on all of those people? How? What do you want me to do? I saw somebody the other day in my comments is like, oh, you don't defend Chelsea enough on the big 6. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? You want me to come up with some sort of miraculous master plan? What do you want me to say? You tell me what you want me to say to that. We just lost at home to Nottingham Forest. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Please, you tell me what you would do in that position. Because some people think that they think they could do what I'm doing tomorrow on Monday. They think they could do it better. Some Chelsea fans be telling me I'm not doing a good enough job defending. So please tell me what the fuck you want me to say. What do you want me to say? I'm going to get my ass absolutely taken to the cleaners, dragged on Monday. What do you want me to say to that? Please. Somebody give me a script. I'll read the whole damn script out 4 times repeatedly. What do I say to this? Please. If somebody got a better plan, I'm all ears. If you got a great idea, give it to me. Because some people be telling me that, oh, you ain't said the right things. I said, excuse me. Excuse me. Are you mad? Are you sick in the head? Man, they want me to fabricate shit. What do you want me to say to that? Please. I would love to know. People get to go and forget about this. I'm going to get reminded multiple times. My weekend is fucked. Whole weekend ruined. Whole weekend ruined. I don't care what happens in the Liverpool game tomorrow when I watch it. What happens in the Arsenal United game? Weekend officially cancelled. These man cancelled my whole weekend. They finished the whole weekend in 90 minutes. It's finished. The whole weekend is done. Just like that. Can't even enjoy what could come off tomorrow. Because they've locked the whole thing off. The whole weekend's been locked off now. Can't do nothing. Can't go outside. Can't do nothing. We made 0 changes at halftime at 0-0 when we weren't creating any chances. Is that statistic still the same? 1 shot on target? Please tell me. Because, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. Them last 15 minutes were just a blur. I don't even know if I was even watching the TV. I was looking at the TV, but I don't really know what was going on the TV. Because I just spaced out. I'm back in last season where I'm just spacing out in the middle of the match. 2 shots on target in 90 minutes against Nottingham Forest at home. 2 shots on target. The goalkeeper was tested twice. Man could have gone, taken a shit, filled up his water bottle. Can't believe. Can't believe. This is your guy, Poch. Gets the best out of youngsters. We got bottle job, Poch. Thanks for the recommendation. You're welcome, brother. You're welcome. Nico, yeah. Hey, it's not a good day for my man. Nico, Jackalette. Allegations are running. Poch post-match, the lads gave it all, please. I don't even want to know what he has to say. Mendy better than this goalkeeper. Lukaku better than Action Jackson. This club doesn't want to give off days suddenly. Bruv, it's just constant. It's just never ending. This could have happened to a better team. Couldn't have happened to a better team, says Devon. I don't get why you're crying now. You wanted Poch. Okay, brother, we get it. You're going to do this all season now, yeah? Brother, do you want to win football matches or do you want to be right? I don't know. Where do you think we're going to finish? Still Champions League places. Have to finish in Champions League places. No lower than that. Bare minimum. I'm done with this team. I will not support this team this year. And this project is horrible along with the corrupt referees. This project sucks. God damn, this guy's pissed. Big man, you might as well go sick on Monday. No, we can't. We can't. We have to be there. We have to be there. You have to hope United gets... Nah, it's not gonna cut it for me. I can't lie. Don't really care. It's not gonna cut it. It's not gonna cut it. All right, well, I'm going to go before any more super chats come in. Just quickly. Looks like we've got the poll wrong, guys. We weren't winning that game. 73% of us said we'd win. We did not. Poch needs to stop using Ben and use wingers. Yeah. Yeah. Well then, this has been fun. It's been wonderful getting to see all of you today. With all of your slander names. Very creative. So I'm going to go and do the review. And, yeah. I prefer not to speak. Yeah. What do you can't believe?